Hello. Hi there. First things first, let's see what Facebook will do today. If I can actually find myself, who knows? You never know. I might. I might. You never know. Let's see. Of course not. Of course not. Too much to ask. It really is too much to ask. Oh, why is Facebook being so difficult? I have a lot to do today. Quite a lot. So there I am. Hi! Hello! And now I can see my camera is not exactly the way it should be. It is on my phone though, so let's see if this is going to be better or not. Otherwise you will see the ugliness on my desk. You see? Well, I hope it's getting better. Yeah. First things first again, or second things. If you comment on this video and like and share, you might win a gift certificate. You never know. And I'm going to shift my workspace because I see it's still not good. Okay, I thought I had everything going. I'm sorry. There I am. So comment, share and like, and you might win a $50 gift card, which is always very nice because I know what's coming, approximately. There is so much fun stuff coming up. Okay, today I'm going to work with a word. Or yeah, what is it? A word? A challenge from the Everyday Elements group. And what are you creating? Water? It's a word thing. It's a word, well, joke, I don't want to say joke, but it's a word thing. What are you creating? Water. The word water is in there. And from the Everyday Elements, we do have a few nautical stamps. I don't know if you can see it, but I will use them today. We have a few nautical elements in the collection. And up here it says ahoy, and I want to use that too. I'm going to make a card. It's going to be a mixed media card. And I'm going to use all kinds of things. And I have a lot to do, so I am going to start. But this is what I'm working with. I have die cutted a few things. This is from the Planner Essentials, one of the new sets. And this is also from the Planner Essentials, and it fits the nautical theme today. Porthole page, I think it's called, and this is from the porthole page. So I'm keeping this aside because I want to use them later. The Twiggy die from the Everyday Elements, and I have these, and these of course are great to use on nautical themed cards because they are waves. I have a few of those. I will use them later on. And of course I have these elements on which I can stamp. And this is from the postage stamp die set from the Everyday Elements, the first collection, and still very, very good to use in the current collections. And this is also from the Everyday Elements. So a lot. I have a lot. And I'm going to start, not with stamping, I'm going to start with paper. Yeah, those waves are great, aren't they, Belinda? I really love them. I'm going to use my paper cutter. And this is plain watercolor paper. It's hello Terry, hi everybody. Yes, the Borders and Trims die set, that's where the waves are from. And they're really fun to use on nautical themed cards. So, firm watercolor paper. And I'm going to cut this. It's a little over 4.5 inch I don't know how to pronounce that. 4 3/4, I think you call it. We say 12 centimeters. Here in the Netherlands. It's going to be a bit of a longer card. So about 8 inches tall. And it's 20 centimeters. There we go. That's the start. Is it hot where you live, Belinda? Send some over here to the Netherlands, because the only thing I know is rain. Rain, 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 and it's cold. It's really, really awful weather, and it has been for over a year, I think, except for a few weeks and days, but it's awful at the moment. But okay, never mind, we are going to make something summery. Hi, Anora. Oh, thank you, Sean. Yeah, send some heat over here. We can use some. It's cold here. I'm still in my winter clothing, believe it or not, and I still have an extra blanket on my bed. So cold. The start. Easy start. I'm going also to use something underneath, otherwise I will damage my background. This is just copy paper. I'm going to place it on there. Then I have stencils, and I had the Planner Essentials 2 set on my desk, and I thought, why not use it? And I think because it's mostly a nets collection I'm working with, I'm going with the hexagon, I think you call it, a stencil. I'm just feeling which way as you turn it. But I'm placing this over my cards. Let's see where I am. There we go. And I'm going to use simple white modeling paste. Yeah, Annette, I am going to go with the what are you creating theme. And of course, I don't know if you have seen this already, but the everyday elements and the flowers, I think. Annette, am I right? I didn't check beforehand. I came from work, I ate, and I'm here. But there's a discount this weekend. Only this weekend, 3 days, today, tomorrow and Sunday. A 20% discount on the collection. So I would say go for it, because that's quite a substantial discount. Yeah, paper flowers and everyday elements this weekend. How great is that? And there are so many wonderful, wonderful items in both collections. So I think it's a treat. There's so much discount. So this is just white modeling paste. I'm not doing anything strange or whatever. I'm going to do the whole page. I'm not usually want to do the whole page, but I am going to do that today. A thin layer. And I thought this stencil would fit Annette's collection. Magical. I always, oh, it's not on there. That's not good. I always think it's magical using a stencil. Going to cut this off. There we go. And there we go. I don't know if you can see it. I will keep it up a bit, and I'm going to use my palette knife to add a bit more structure on this side, because the stencil just didn't cover it all the way, but that's okay. Mixed media is all about improvising and letting go of wanting to do everything perfect. And that's coming from somebody who wants to do everything perfect. But I can do it when I craft. I can let go. I do find it very difficult in my job. Yeah, it's definitely on the website. 20% discount this weekend. And how you will do that. And of course, that's a great opportunity to shop. Everything is wrong with rain, Femke. We only have rain for so long now. I'm craving for a bit of warmth and dryness. Too much rain. There's so much rain here where I live that we have every year there is a circus, and they can't even go on the field where they normally are because it's so wet. It's just everything, I don't know the English word for that, but it's just impossible for them to go there. So they had to find another place for them to stay. It's so wet. It's awful. Not good for the farmers either. So, okay. Well, I hope it stops. I'm just drying the modeling paste. And it's quite a lot, so but it's dry. It dries very fast, so we should be fine fast soon. There we go. Yeah, Belinda. I've been away quite a long time, right? And now you will have me twice because I will be here next Friday as well with David's new collection, which I absolutely love. I have a whole journal full of fun stuff made. It's at David's at the moment. I can't show you anything, but I will post pictures. I really love the collection from David. You've all seen it, I think. So I can also combine everything. I can combine it with the everyday elements, even with the paper flower collection. And of course the planner essentials. It all goes very well together. I have to dry it quite good because I'm going over it with something else. But I think we are almost there. But it's a very soft sound. I'm only using this when I go live because I really don't like the heat tool. But it's a great soft sound, isn't it? Oh, Penny, I think it will be very nice. And starting with a blank page can be quite frightening, but using something like a stencil to start with is a very good way to start. It's a very easy way to start. I'm kind of doubting if I'm going to use gesso as well. I normally do. Just a bit of white gesso. Ooh, it's a new one. Ooh. There's quite a lot, and my hands are dirty already. I don't want to use too much, but I'm just adding a bit of gesso as a primer to prepare my page for the paint, which is coming next. Yeah, very good. Comment, like and share. You might win a gift certificate. Which is also very good if you want to shop with a discount. I don't know how fast it comes and if it's digital. There we are. Just a very thin layer of gesso primer. And that should be dry very fast. So it's the half of June already, June 14th, right? Today, time is flying. It's all going so fast. Don't know why. The children, at least here in the Netherlands, are almost done with this school year already in the south of Holland, in the Netherlands, where I live. It's the 6th of July or the 5th of July. They have the last school day already for this year. Oh, really goes so fast. I have a baby wipe, and I'm actually, I thought I had some left, but they're all dried out. So I have to make them a bit wet. A bit of water. I have some water here next to me. And that's all off. And I have some paint. This is just acrylic paint. I have a green, a blue and a dark blue. Prussian blue. This is a really pretty color. And I'm starting off with, this is a light blue. This is from Finnebear, but you can use any blue. I mean, it really doesn't matter as long as it's an acrylic paint. And I have my water bottle. And I'm going to spray, if it works. No, there we are. Ooh, it's a new one. I have to learn how to control this one. Okay, well, fine. My page is wet. That's what I wanted. A bit too enthusiastic. There we are. I'm going to add... I'm just making them a bit wet, Femke, when I dry it out. For what I'm going to do now, it's just fine. And I'm adding blue to the page. And I'm using the wet baby wipe to add the color to my page. And I don't want it to be too opaque, I think you call it. I'm going to play with it a bit. It's a very fast way of adding acrylic paint. Don't want it to be too much. There we are. This one can go. And now my hands are blue as well. Let's try it. And it dries quite quick. Oh, Femke, I really don't know what you do with dried out ones. I only use them for mixed media purposes. I know that if there are nice colors on there, you can also make a background of it. At least that's what some people do, which is nice as well. I have a bit of a darker color. I'm going to use my other spray bottle. And I'm only going to use a little bit of the darker color. Just a little bit. Yeah, the water theme is here, Anita. Definitely. And as long as the acrylic paint is not dry, you can play with it. As soon as it's dry, you cannot do anything about it anymore. Done. Not going to make it too difficult. Yeah, it's fun to do this, and it's really very easy to do. As long as you remember that as long as the acrylic paint is wet, you can move it around. You can lighten it on areas you don't want it to be too dark in, and you can do and play with it whatever you want. And as soon as it's dry, you can't do anything about it anymore. That's it. That was a very fast background. And this one can go. And my hands are blue as well. So, that's the background. It's a nice challenge, isn't it? What are you creating? Water. The word water is in there. Let's not go there. Okay, part 2. I'm going to give the porthole and this one a bit of a rusty look. And I'm going to use the pastes for that, but you can just as well use acrylic paints in the same colors. This is from the porthole page from the Planner Essentials, these two, and they fit the theme, so that's why I thought it would be nice to use them. I have a rusty patina paste, but you might just as well use acrylic paint, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to really out of baby wipes. That's not good, is it? Then I have here very small 3D balls. These are from Powertex, but a lot of brands have them. And I'm going to use a bit of glue and a bit of these balls on here to add some texture. So just using a bit of glue. It's going in here. And if it's too much, I'm just taking it away. And again, I'm just using this for some extra texture. If you have like sort of a paste that is very thick, you can even use that to add some texture. It really doesn't matter. Whatever you have. Not too much. There we go. That's one, and a bit on here. Yeah, you can use things like this to make it a bit crunchy. Can you see it? Don't mind my hands, but I will show you. As if it has been under the sea way too long. And these are very small 3D balls, and I know a lot of brands have them. I'm going to take, let's use this one. And again, you can use acrylic paint. You can use whatever you have. I have had this for a very long time, and it's old. And it's drying out, but I can still use it. You can even use spray inks. whatever you've got. It's actually very simple. And again, if you have a thick paste or something else like sand, just from your garden, I don't know, from the beach, you can use anything to create a bit of texture on your projects. Especially projects like these with a nautical theme. It's just fun. That's one. Yeah, small prills, whatever you've got. I've got a bit of a darker color, a darker brown, and it should be open. And if I'm not happy, I can use my water again, as long as it's not dry. You can do anything to it. Shift it around, take it away. That's it. And that's it. There we go. I always say use whatever you've got. If you don't have anything, use your garden or your kitchen stuff or whatever you have. Let's try this. Okay. I have a bit of wax here. I have an antique paste. And I have a gold metallic bronze. Yeah, goldish bronze color. And I'm going to use a little bit on there as well. Not much, just a little bit. I will show you. So now we have a bit of a rusty porthole. If you see any white, I will just take it away. Can you see it? I think so. So that's one. Oh, that's a bit too much. And then I can use my antique paste on there. There we go. And this is it. Or you can use salt for other things. I might do that in a live one day because it's really fun. Hello, close. To use salt. You can use it in several ways. Okay. Oh, I need my wax again. I forgot something. With a porthole page and with this die set comes this. Very small screws, I think you call them. And I want them on there. And I want them on there in... not this one. Oh, yes, this one. In this color. And I'm just going to add a bit to a piece of paper. That's it. And I'm going to take my cutting die machine. Yeah, I can do that. I know very fun techniques with salt. Oh, my hands are really dirty. So, that was my heat tool falling on the floor. I bought a new one today because my other one broke down completely. Really completely. Well, there was nothing left anymore because I couldn't do this anymore with the other one. Really horrible. So this is new. Completely new. First time I'm using it. And it works much better than the one that broke down, of course. It's dirty right away. I will clean that up a bit. And there we go. There they are. Oh, and when it's new, you will see those imprints for the first time. And you know hundreds and hundreds and hundreds more will follow. Okay, let's use a bit of glue. Cinnamon can be used as well. That's what I said, go into your kitchen. And now I can't see, but there are imprints. Oh, here, there's one here. And they are going to go on there. Let's see if I can find them. Here. Here. Oh, this is going to be fun. Here. I think here. Very hard to see. Oh, here's one. Not here. Okay. Can be done very fast, making it rusty. There we go. That's it. Oh no, not quite. I lost one. Now that's it. Next. As I said, I've got a lot to do. But this is the result. Bit of a rusty look. It's going on there for later. Stamping. Where are my stamps? Here. So, I have these two. These are the smallest ones from the postage stamp set. It's actually in the first collection from Annette. And where is my here? Is my ink. And my chamois is here. Yeah, those bolts are really, really good, aren't they, Femke? I once bought the Art Journal Special summer set just for the flip-flops, for the slippers. Really, I did. And I still love them. And I use everything now, so it's quite alright. I don't know why my telephone is doing this, because I said do not disturb on that, but somehow that didn't work. The postage stamps, there we go. I have to stand up because otherwise I cannot see it, what I'm doing. This is the one with the lighthouse. There we go. Look at that, the lighthouse. And then there's one with the sailboat. And I want to use that one as well. There we are. the postage stamp with the sailboat. There we go. And I'm one that always cleans everything. Stencils, stamps. I know that not everybody does that, but I do that. There we are. Then I have some book paper. Right here. Just some old book paper. It's a bit yellow already. It's really an old book. And let's place that here. I'm going to use that on this page as well. And I have a few more things right here. And I also have something fun. When I was buying a plant or something for my mother, I was at the garden center and I spotted these. And I thought that would be perfect for a card like this, right? So I'm going to use one of them on the card as well. So I'm going to tear this randomly. And I looked for an old book in a very old bookstore. I always say it's a fifth-hand bookstore, you know, it's a really old store. And I was seriously looking at the pages, and a very cheap book, and looking at the pages, are they yellow enough, and do I want those for my project? And a manager from the shop came to me and he said, "What are you looking for?" I said, "Well, a book with a bit of old pages, yellowed pages." And he was looking at me like, "What are you talking about? And what do you want to use it for?" And he actually forbid me to buy a few of those books, because he said, "You cannot tear up those books. It's a crime." And he sold me another one, this one, just for the purpose of tearing it and using it in my projects. And he was like, "Oh God, what are you going to do with that? And books are sacred and you shouldn't do that." And I'm like, "I'm sorry." But I am going to do it. I'm going to tear it up and I'm going to use it completely different than you would like to me to, but I am going to do that. Uh-oh. Yeah, a thrift store, yeah. But I was in Alkmaar, where I come from originally, and it's a very fun shop for that. And I just spontaneously came in and said, "Okay, well, let's just look here." And it was not a very good idea, because I think I shocked the manager there. But thrift shops are great as well. I bought a few very old atlas, we say in Dutch. I don't know the English word for that. A book with all the world maps in there and everything. For about 2 or 3 euros. Really, really cheap. This is just from a wood box, a carton box. I use them to create height in my projects. And I have some distress oxide here, and my dauber. And I'm going to add a bit of the distress ink to these pages. But later on I thought, instead of using this book paper, it's not with this stamp, but one of the stamps from Annette. Do I have it here? I don't know if I have it here. But also this. You can just use normal paper and age it with a bit of ink, you know, like vintage photo ink. Make it a bit old and use this one or one of those other text stamps to create your own book paper. No, not all books, Femke, of course not. No, Stephanie. And these are those nautical stamps, you know, from the Everyday Elements with the compass and the stamp sets. It's not new. It's from the last collection. But I now have his permission because I could do this one. And I must say, if you have one book, it will last you quite a while. So it's those, oh, of course, the stamps. And I'm just doing this to, yeah, because I really like doing this. You can just see everything a bit better, the outlines. I think I have everything now. Now, let's assemble things. So, the background is just two kinds of blue, you know, with the stencil. You've seen me do it, I think, or if not, then I will tell you I have done that. I'm going to add the paper a bit like this. And this will go underneath. And I'm just going to look what I want. And I will use and I die cutted these from the crunchy wood paper from the art journal specials. This is going to be like this approximately. These will go on there. This one I think will go here or here. And then just a bit higher I will use my thrift wood. Right, it's like I did it on purpose, but that's quite a coincidence. And I will use a matte layer behind there as well. I don't know if I'm going to use this. I don't think so. Will be for a next project. But this is about it, and I'm going to wrap a rope around this as well. Yeah, let's do it like that. And I'm going to add a bit of a small text, the Ahoy text. I'm using a regular glue for this. Ah, hello Cindy. My hands are blue and I don't know what colors already, but very welcome. I'm layering my cards. There we are. Rope. Yeah, I have that here. It's very neat, as you can see. But this is what I'm going to use. Where are my scissors? One here and one there. Will stay here. And I might even, because I have them here now, add some stamping on this. Because, well, why not? Does this fit on here? Just about. Perfect. Yeah, I just I ran across it, and it's actually a decoration material, but I thought, oh, I can see options with that. My husband says I cannot look at things normal anymore since I do this, because I see potential in just about anything. There are some more fun stamps on this set. You have the Ahoy, but you also have the little steer wheel. Let's use that one. I really love the nautical water theme. As if you didn't notice yet, but I really love it. Ah, fairy swing. Yeah, why not? Let's make a swing of it. Oh, you bring ideas to my head, because if you make a swing of it, like with this one, I don't know. Oh, this is really thriftwood. This one is nice as well. Don't know yet which I'm going to use. Let's do this one. And you make a swing of it. And you can use the paper flower collection as well with a fairy on it. Oh, Belinda, you are making me very creative thoughts. Oh, yeah, Leanne. Yeah, why not? I mean, you can use anything, right? I always think, yeah, why not? Okay, rope. Where is my rope? Now I want a picture of a fairy. Okay. This is going in here, and let's do it like that. The other way around, I think. Okay, now I'm being a bit of a perfectionist. That's how I want it, yeah. That's how I want it. There we go. Much better. Yeah, I can't go back to the bookstore. I will. And when I'm in Alkmaar again. When I have to visit my family again, I have to say, I'm sorry, I have to go to the city first and go to that bookstore. No. I know of a very nice book that has those fairy pictures. And I think the Dutchies here will know what I'm talking about. How do I want to do this? Don't know exactly anymore. Yeah, exactly, Femke. Now I want it. I don't know if it's sold out already. But they're actually collage books with fairies. It's really pretty. Okay. And just glue this down. we go. And let's see how I want this and this. Oh, I really love it. Oh, I forgot the rope on the left. And now I'm in a bit of a... Do I want to... Yeah, I think this one is nicer as driftwood. I really think it is. And I have a bit of a thinner rope here. And so I can wrap it around here. You see where I'm going with this? Yeah, I think I will do that. Yeah, this is a better piece for it, definitely. And I have some rope here as well. And again, I'm going to add a matte layer underneath. So I have to work quite fast to try to finish it. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. And I always love to add dimension to a card. Yeah, I'm a bit stressing because I see it's almost time. And I want to finish it, so I'm just going to finish it. There we go. And I have this one. This is also going to have a bit of dimension on there. And this one is going here. There we are. And then the driftwood. Oh, and this one. So I'm first going to add this one. The rope. And I think I have to use another glue. To add the wood to my cards. I have a heavy gel medium, and that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to stick this down with a piece of this, and I have extra heavy gel medium. And I think I will need it to glue this down. On my paper. That's better. There we go. And I need quite a lot of this. And it's going to take a long time to dry. But once it dries, it will not go anywhere anymore. There we are. Perfect. And that will go into the water as well. this one, I think I will do it here, because it kind of balances out everything. Oh, really, Penny? Yeah. Oh, we are getting some great creative ideas here. Yep. One more thing to do. Two more things to do. Oh, I forgot my waves. I can add them. Let's see. Do I want to add them? Maybe. Completely forgot about them because I have this boot here. I might do that, I might not do that. Because I kind of like how it is at the moment. Then I have these thingies, and I have my Ahoy stamp, because I really want the word Ahoy on there as well. Yeah, driftwood as a challenge. Yeah, and if you are not living nearby the ocean, you can just buy it in your garden center. I have. It's simple decoration material. I have to do this, otherwise I cannot see what I'm doing. Ahoy! There we go. That's the stamp, yeah. Phrases and dingbats. It's a really fun stamp. I really use it for just about anything, because there are a lot of things in there. A lot of text. I use those lines a lot. Gives a great effect on little labels or just on the background. And these match, where you can add a text in there, and they match dice as well. Really love it. And I'm going to give it a bit of ink. Oh, you're welcome, Leanne. I really love doing this. And the Ahoy is going on there as well. Yeah, just go to a garden center. I did, because I don't live nearby the ocean anymore. I used to, but I moved to the other side of the country. No ocean in sight here. But still, decoration material helps as well. Why not? Okay, I think I'm here. I don't know about the waves, if I'm going to add them. I might not. Don't know yet. And I'm going to add a matte layer. I'm going to try to figure out which one, which paper I want to use for that. But this is what I wanted to show you. Just some fun background ideas. Just a bit of layering and making things rusty, because that is also very fun to do on a page like this. So, what are you creating? Water. There's not much water on there yet, but maybe the background is the water. This is my version of the challenge, and if you are participating in the challenge, I would love to see your version as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next week. I'm here on Friday again, and then with David's new collection. Bye bye!